I like that Ezra has multiple teachers. Like, they started doing that with the Clone Wars with Ahsoka, like in the first couple seasons, but like it's an aspect that I like.
She had help, and as soon as she lost that help, then she couldn't hold either. Note how Ahsoka, at the end of season 7, by herself, held Maul's ship in place
much
for
longer.
like at least a minute or two, or like, it was completely ridiculous.
Let's end today's lesson by levitating Chopper.
If I do, can I drop him?
Yes, please.
Sure. What?
Takes more than brawn to win this game, big guy.
I guess he's just part of the crew now.
I guess so.
Lock it down.
Lift Chopper up.
I can't do it.
Hey kid, while you're looking through the Force, don't forget to look with your eyes too. The droid's got his feet locked down.
Maybe I'm just being nitpicky, but Sabine working with Chopper, like, I guess it kind of works. It's just kind of like a teasing moment. I think it's because I don't like Chopper.
Yeah.
And then Sabine is helping Chopper,
With Chopper
mess with Ezra. I think that's why it bugs me.
Yeah, same.
But, like, I think from a more objective standpoint,
It works.
it's okay. It's good.
Yeah.
And I do like how Rex kind of has that moment where he throws in his 2 cents as well. I like that Ezra has multiple teachers. Like, they started doing that with the Clone Wars with Ahsoka. Like, in the first couple seasons, she was with Plo Koon, she was with Luminara, Ayla, though that was not, like, a formal thing, that was more like just things happen that way. But, like, they showed her having different teachers kind of speaking into her. Unfortunately, they never did much with that.
Yeah, I don't think they really carried that beyond the first season much.
Yeah, and they never explained why it was happening in the first place.
I have wondered
But,
if they did that because they realized, crap, if we keep giving her all these different teachers, then we can't keep having her blame Anakin for her behavior. Whoops, better stop doing that.
But, like, it's an aspect that I like. And so I'm happy to see that they're kind of doing that here.
The Jedi General I served combined the Force with his wits, and it made him a great warrior.
Wow, someone speaking positively of Anakin. That was a rarity in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, no, it's funny how now that he's Darth Vader, the narrative's like, he was such a great guy! He was smart! He was wise! He was a good man! But during the Clone Wars, you know, when he hasn't yet become evil, he's gonna be evil. Look at him, he's evil. You can see it in him. It's just waiting to come out. Look at all the evilness.
Well, not just that, like, not just the...
Yeah, it also
blatant
dumps on
overuse
him
of,
as stupid and irresponsible and etc., etc., etc.
Yeah. And it does it mostly through Ahsoka.
Better find the med supplies quick. Captain Wits is about to need them.
Ha ha ha. So there's where the boy's lack of discipline comes from.
Ouch! But, like, that's kind of been established. Like, the Inquisitor, he was saying that Kanan lacks discipline.
Funny, but a soldier's discipline can't compare to a Jedi's.
For someone who's preaching about the Jedi ways, he's acting very un-Jedi-like because he's letting his ego control him.
I think that's the point.
Okay, I guess we'll see if they actually resolve that by the end.
It takes far more discipline not to fight.
Oh, so you're just gonna ask the Empire to lay down their weapons and give up.
Well, that's what apparently everybody expected them to do in the prequels. Everybody is like, oh, the Jedi should have never fought in the war. They're the worst. It's like, what choice did they have?
Exactly.
Like, that's the whole point. They didn't really have a choice. Though I do hate that Rex just, like, strawmanned him there.
Like, I don't even see
Kanan.
why Rex is butting heads with Kanan, because in the last episode, he almost seemed to be bending over backwards to act good-natured.
Yeah, because he understood it was hard for Kanan and he was trying to prove, hey, I'm not a bad guy.
Yeah.
But now-
here, he's just, like, in his face about it. It's like,
Yeah.
Bro, like, what the hell? Like, you just joined the crew?
And it's just a
like,
180 degree.
Yeah.
Like, I guess this is your true colors? Like, what's going on here?
So far, they are handling Rex horribly.
You weren't assigned this mission.
I assigned myself. I'd rather deal with the dangers out there than stay in the crossfire here.
You say that now.
I don't like that Ezra's doing that. I mean, I can understand him getting away from the petty spat between Kanan and Rex, but just inserting himself into the mission. I've seen that before, and I don't like it. Mind you, in his defense, it's not like they had a whole briefing that he wasn't even part of. Like, she literally just said, here's a thing, go.
I have a mission for you and Chop. Thanks to Captain Rex, I found an old base where we might be able to salvage some much-needed medical supplies.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going.
I guess he's just as prepared as they are.
Yeah,
in
so
that
I mean,
sense.
in his defense, but it's not much of a defense.
But let's see. Yeah, because Sabine's like, you say that now, so let's see if he actually experiences some consequences for him just jumping into this uninvited.
Yeah. Which would be something we hadn't seen before.
Yes!
And now you're locked in. That's not unnerving at all.
No.
You actually understand that glorified beeping garbage can?
Sort of. I'm learning.
Wow, actually learning something.
Yeah, but it's kind of a throwaway line because we haven't really. This
True.
is the first we've heard of it.
I was afraid of this. No power.
So, no life support. So, how are you guys just.
Oh, yeah.
And there should be no gravity either.
Oh, yeah. We're just ignoring all
Yeah,
that.
they're ignoring a lot right now. Is she seriously stopping to paint just because?
Apparently.
Cool!
Hey,
Ezra,
You're the one who stopped to just paint because you wanted to?
powered up. I didn't mean the whole station. I meant this control panel.
Question. What did Chopper just do?
He screwed them over.
Yeah.
Wow, what a surprise.
A power surge at a decommissioned medical station. I sense those we seek.
How? But like literally, how far are they from this medical station? And he can sense Ezra, or is he sensing everyone? Just like all the way from wherever the heck they are? Are you serious?
Chopper stays here, repairs the files, while we search for the supplies.
Well, it's worth a try, I guess.
Getting lost is worth a try, okay.
Why don't you put those Jedi powers to use finding the medical supplies so we can get out of here?
That's a decent.
Not how that works.
What do you mean it doesn't work like that?
You can't sense supplies. You can sense people. You can sense living things, but you can't sense an inanimate object.
But they can move inanimate objects, so there's force in inanimate.
They've never been able to sense inanimate objects.
No. Well, no, but they must. Because then how do they navigate with their eyes closed? If he's walking through a forest, trees an inanimate object. Rocks are inanimate objects, but he would be able to...
Well, that would be like a danger sense. If you're about to run into something, then you sense, oh, I'm about to run into something.
Valid.
I can't tell where the med supplies are, or if they even exist. I don't care which one of you finds them first, as long as you find them.
You don't even know if they exist.
True.
Are those the supplies right there? Those were the supplies, weren't they?
Next time, keep your head down and you won't get hit.
Consequences, baby! I love it!
I was gonna say, immediate comeuppance. Pride before a fall.
Where have we not seen that?
And so he's going to investigate rather than doing his job. Because he's a droid who's been programmed to be afraid of the dark. It's stupid.
It is.
Was this like a Halloween episode or something?
I'm kind of wondering that because they're definitely going full on with the creepy vibe. That thing is weirdly cute. Yes, destroy Chopper.
Better get back up to the command center.
How about a shortcut?
Zeb's not gonna fit.
Hey, wait.
They're just leaving Zeb behind.
Okay.
Chopper, where are you?
Hopefully in pieces.
She has a flashlight and she's expertly pointing it at Ezra's back rather than at the thing they need to see.
Oh my goodness.
I've been searching for you for some time.
So you were telling me this chick just randomly decided to go hang out at an abandoned base that, like, nobody knew or cared about until the last episode? She just been hoping they'd arrive? Or is this just convenient?
Did she sense them too? Like, what?
She was there before them.
Her droid was there before them. This doesn't make any sense.
Yes, I would assume her droid was there because she was there.
Or at least close.
Yeah.
I will be right there.
Run!
Very effective running. He got there fast.
Yeah.
How many of these guys are there?
Oh, it's like the title of the episode. Always two there. Didn't Chopper shut down everything but the terminal, but now the power to the doors is working when it wasn't before?
Sabine, run!
I do like that Ezra kind of sacrificed himself. Where have we not seen that before?
Well, I mean, there was like, what, that one time where she and Barris were in the tank and she was like, we're gonna blow ourselves up to save
yeah, when she
the
saves
factory.
the younglings by sacrificing herself to fight the pirates. Because she's taken on how many battle droids and
again, like,
force-sensitive, trained force users without a problem, but when she's up against a pirate, then it's such a sacrifice, a risk for her to go alone.
In that case, it was even worse because she started the fight.
Yes, but the narrative was very clear that it was a sacrifice.
Zeb!
I knew it. I was saying to myself, he's gonna still be stuck in there, isn't he? And they just left him.
Yeah.
Didn't even look back to see, like, if he was, like, and nobody even thought, like, no, but he didn't even say, like, dude, I'm not gonna fit in there. They're just like, come on, let's go this way. And then they just leave him behind. And he's trapped. And, like,
literally common sense.
I had at least hoped he would have been able to, like, push himself back out. But, like, I guess not. No.
You handle a lightsaber well, apprentice.
Well, I've got some time if you wanted a lesson.
Oh!
You have great potential, but perhaps it is I that might teach you.
I thought her voice sounded that way because of the mask, but she took off the mask and it still sounds that way. I guess she has the same powers that Mother Talzin had, where she just has a crazy voice.
I guess. But she's a Mary Ellen. She's like the same race as
It
Barris
shouldn't, and it
Mars.
it does, and I
why?
just don't
Why?
know. Where's his danger sense?
It's not working!
How did he magically make the detonator not work?
No idea.
Magic! Okay, cool. I thought she was gonna use her exploding paint, but I guess she's using it all on that random wall there. Doesn't have his lightsaber out. Turns his lightsaber on. Turns his lightsaber off.
What the heck? I guess it was in case one of them wasn't knocked out. That's just really dumb.
The other is yours. Do as you will.
Why did he just leave the other one to the droids? Okay, he's apparently impervious to being electrocuted.
Now I find the supplies.
Yeah, they did run right past them earlier. I'm not at all upset about that.
Where's Ahsoka Tano?
Are they after her because she's part of the rebellion or are they after her because she's Ahsoka Tano?
I'm betting it's the latter.
Chopper!
Just leave him there.
How does that work? I guess there was only one box of supplies in that room full of boxes marked as supplies.
I came here with them, and I'm not leaving without them. Everyone seems to know everything these days. Do you read? This is Commander Meiluran.
I like that they brought that back.
In regards to what is paying off so far from the setup, we have Zeb trying to think more strategically rather than just being the muscle guy. And he's being influenced by Rex and by, seeing from the throwaway line of Ezra saying he's learning to speak to Chopper and such like that. But you see the influences, you see the setup, and now it's getting paid off. I'm wondering how much of the rest of the setup is gonna get paid off. We'll see. The powerless station still has power. Oh, and now it has its ray shield up. Okay, thank you. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I was like,
could have just grabbed it and then run. You didn't have to run and then kind of stand there for a second and then use the force to pull it.
I thought he was gonna use the force to push them or something so they'd actually get hit by the blaster fire.
Okay, why did Ezra ignite his lightsaber at all?
Okay, I was about to be upset if they weren't going to use the force, but they're using the force.
Yes, good. Thank you. Wow, that's impressive.
I can't hold them alone!
Note how she had help. She was doing both the doors and the ship at the same time, which I think is a stretch. But she had help. And as soon as she lost that help, then she couldn't hold either. Note how Ahsoka, at the end of season 7, by herself, was able to hold Maul's ship in place for quite a long time.
At least as long as this.
No, easily twice, if not 3 or 4 times as long as she was able to hold it by herself. Actually, no, longer. It was way longer than that.
I can't remember.
Because she could only hold it for a second. By herself.
Oh, by herself. Right.
And by herself, Ahsoka held Maul's ship in place
much longer.
For at least a minute or 2, or it was completely ridiculous.
But Ahsoka's power super, because she had she fought in the Clone Wars, so she's super powerful.
Yeah.
Because that's how that works.
Totally.
You just become uber super powerful. I was going to say that that worked really well. That when they were working as a team on it, they could do it. But when he stopped to defend from Sabine,
couldn't do it anymore.
They couldn't do it anymore. I did like that. That escape is actually really good.
Yeah.
You had them using the Force. You had a logical reason why it didn't work. You had our team working together, they were being clever. They were that was good. I liked that. They only got 1 box of supplies out of a room full of boxes of supplies. But
But I did save both of you and got some medical supplies by myself. Yeah, you helped a little, Chopper.
What did we see Chopper do?
No, don't give that credit.
We didn't see
any.
any. There. Obviously he helped, but we don't know how.
Wait, are you trying to say you're teaching me a lesson?
There are many ways to find victory.
Please stop with the cryptic, this is giving me flashbacks to Clovis's truth is not on the battlefield.
Why? I was wondering how they were gonna wrap this part of it up, like whether we were gonna come back to them and they were gonna be, so we learned to be friends now. So I'm glad to see that it's kind of still at the exact same spot. Though at the same time, are they going to continue this subplot, or are they just gonna drop it in the next episode because it was?
It.
Okay. I would almost rather that than it just being used to set up Ezra going on this in this episode and then never coming up again.
Yeah.
Ezra, we need to talk.
Yeah, we do. About the 2 Inquisitors we just ran into.
Inquisitors?
We got lucky. Zeb saved us.
Well done, soldier.
It was a group effort.
Again, like they're like, hey, good job, and he shifts.
Well, it starts with Sabine, right? Like, so first of all, he's going to scold Ezra, so there's going to be consequences for Ezra. Like, because as far as he knows, it's just, oh, go to this abandoned base, pick up some supplies, come back, right? So it's not as big of, like, Ahsoka going on the Citadel mission, right? So I think a scolding for that, like, just a scolding is appropriate. And he was clearly going to get it, but then it makes sense that as soon as Ezra mentions the Inquisitors, that gets overshadowed. Like, that's valid. And then, yeah, Sabine gives credit to Zeb. Zeb gives credit to the group. Like,
love it.
Yeah! Where have we not seen this before?
Kanan, why didn't you tell us there were more of them?
He didn't know. How would he know?
Did you know there was more than one?
No, I didn't.
Exactly. How would he know?
Why didn't he say that to Ezra? Like, because, yeah, I thought, oh, I guess he did know, because his immediate response wasn't, I didn't know. But then, yeah, she asks him, and he's like, no, I didn't know.
He didn't
whatever we say is speculation.
I was gonna say, like, maybe he didn't want to, like, scare Ezra or something.
Like, yeah.
Because we don't know
the
what we're up
magnitude
against.
yeah.
There's no confidence, no certainty to cling on to there.
Mm-hmm.
So I can kind of understand it, but yeah, like, it was weird.
Also, did you notice that Ezra got, like, completely beat?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where have we not seen that?
Ezra never came out and, like, said it explicitly, but I think it's fair to say that, like, I don't know if he would say regretted going so much, but, like, yeah, he got to see as, like, you know, you don't get away from the problems by
diving into another one.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's fair to say that the setups were paid off.
Yeah.
In decently good ways. I mean, there's still stupidity.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
But one of TCW's biggest problems was their setups and payoffs. Mm-hmm. And so that alone, even though it's still very flawed, Rebels is still beating TCW because they've at least got the basics. It's not a high bar to cross, but, like, you know,
we got a bare minimum there.
We've already talked about this before. TCW's under the floor. It doesn't take much to surpass it. Mm-hmm. So it's not like Rebels is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it's better than TCW.
Yes.
So far. They could still screw it up and put themselves
Well, I
under
mean,
the floor.
like, so far with Season 2, we have seen a dip in quality from Season 1.
Yeah, no, there's a lot more that it's kind of like, I'm not enjoying this so much because this is dumb.
Yes.
But yeah.
Thank you so much for watching again. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, share it around with your friends, and if you're interested...
And your enemies.
And your yes, share it with your enemies, because why not?
Why
Why not?
You might find you have some common ground when they come back and they're like, hey, I actually like that video.
Hey!
Hopefully. I mean, given how many people don't like our videos.
Yeah.
It's a, you know, 50-50 chance, I guess. Either they like it or they won't.
Take the chance.
What could you possibly lose? They're enemies already.
There you go.
And, hey, actually, if you're one of our haters, then you could share it with your enemies as a negative thing. You're like, here, suffer watching this video that I hated. So, really, our haters should be sharing our videos around, too.
There you go.
With their enemies. So, there you go. You have no excuse not to share our videos now.
Absolutely. Anyway, if you're looking for more ways to support us, check out our Patreon. Link is always in the description. Alternatively, you can use super thanks and
There's a super thanks.
the bell. Yes, click the bell.
No, I was saying imagine there's a super thanks thing there.
That too. Click the bell and imagine a super thanks thing there.
Maybe I should just add it on the side.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks to our patrons as always. You are super appreciated. Thank you very much. That's everything on the board of card.
Now we can use it as a fan.
Or a weapon. No,
Good idea.
Not on me.
You didn't specify fast enough. I want to go home. Let me go home.